Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. The Liquidity Hub FUD. Wow, didn't see that coming. I was scouring Twitter and was noticing that yesterday people were all over. I mean, yesterday I was kind of busy in the afternoon, so I was not able to hop onto Twitter yesterday. But, wow, today a flurry of activity, noticing that some of it got cleared up. But guys, I wanted to touch on some other implications here, what it could mean for the ecosystem, what it could mean for Ripple's ultimate goals, and how this is all being posited with regards to the grander US landscape. Now, I mean, XRP price has been all over the map since yesterday. This is XRP on the hourly, and just over Friday. So yesterday was Friday. Boy, we could see huge swings for XRP. We saw a huge move down, big moves up, another big move down, and now, guys, over the wee hours of the morning, we did see XRP price climb. Right now, XRP is trading at around 52.3. So it is looking positive. I mean, we are slowly making our way into what is looking like the Nike swoosh pattern here on the chart, and even on the 1 hour, you guys can see that, this pattern here, this ascending bullish pennant pattern, the triangular pattern here, it's all looking poised for another breakout. Bringing up Bitcoin here real quickly. Bitcoin is also making its way up. So Bitcoin has also seen a very tumultuous day. We did see a high up here of about $31,000. So Bitcoin has breached that $31,000 mark. We did see it also move back down before coming back up, and now we're trading in and around here. So about $30,400 per coin. The market's been crazy. I mean, with regards to XRP price, it has been this Liquidity Hub product that has been in the works for a couple of years now, and now they're finally releasing it. They did release some information yesterday, but some people in the XRP community were wondering, why was XRP not located in the Liquidity Hub press release? Yassine Mubarak said, someone from Ripple needs to explain why XRP has been removed from Liquidity Hub. So we did get that explanation, but it's not just the explanation, guys. I think there could be more to it than that. So wanted to start off first, though, with some Ripple partner news. This one from the Wrath of Kahneman. Ripple partner Corpay has been announced as Rugby Australia's official FX payment partner. So around the world, we are continuing to see Ripple partners add to the value of the XRP ecosystem, this time with Corpay. They're a FleetCor brand, so Ripple did partner with these guys a few years ago, and global specialists in business payments. They've announced that Corpay's cross-border business has entered into an agreement with Rugby Australia to become its official foreign exchange partner. As part of this partnership, Corpay Cross-Border has also been named official partner of both men's Australian national rugby union team, the Wallabies, and the women's Australian national rugby team, the Wallaroos. So a big partnership over there in Australia. Here's a quote: as Corpay grows its brand and business across the globe, so does its valued family of partners in the sports industry. Corpay is committed to support Rugby Australia, along with the Wallabies and the Wallaroos' success in upcoming rugby championships, international fixtures, and their venture into the World Cup, the company says. Through this alliance, Rugby Australia, along with broader Rugby Australia ecosystems and corporate business partners, will be able to gain access and utilize Corpay's innovative solution to help mitigate its foreign exchange exposure. So big news for that company. Additionally, Corpay Cross-Border's award-winning platform will enable eligible companies to manage their global payments from a single point of access. So focusing in on the sports arena in Australia, and I'm guessing rugby is a very, very big sport in Australia. Those of you from Australia, I'm sure you can confirm that. Put it down in the comments section if you agree or disagree for that matter. So great news for Ripple partner Corpay, guys. Wanted to thank the Wrath of Kahneman for posting that. Also happened to see this before we move on to Liquidity Hub from Cryptic Poet. This one has to do with VeChain, guys. More VeChain news here for VeChain blockchain and its community. The goal remains mass adoption. In order to achieve on this global level, VeChain is putting in the necessary work to amplify its relevance as a world-class technology solving real-world problems. Just down here, the blockchain platform NANO Clean, or Nano JC Lean, or Nano J Clean, I guess we'll call it, will attend the conference, dubbed New Protein China. With the emergence of eco-friendly technology in China, blockchain technology is well positioned to help companies scale and keep to their main goals. In this case, Nano J Clean will help the role of VeChain blockchain at the conference, particularly the ways in which the blockchain can aid plant-based firms by helping them meet their sustainability goals. So, the other day we were talking about the VeChain supply chain, of course, sustainability goals. This is also, first and foremost for a lot of these companies. And, there's this switch right now: sustainable living, sustainable farming, sustainable this, that, and the other. Well, how do you make sure that your company is sustainable? And, these companies are going to have to eventually, if they want to be efficient at it, use other blockchain companies like VeChain in order to achieve those goals. So this is just one example of that. Nano J Clean will attend the New Protein China conference. So one of the members here, VeChain, to learn more. Obviously, that is happening this month. In the meantime, NanoJClean is already highlighting the role of plant-based foods in the Chinese economy and overall population. In a recent editorial titled "How to Tell a Sustainable Plant-Based Story: The Worries of Consumers," and offers a solution to plant-based firms looking to expand their reach. So looks like these guys have a very, very good grasp on the sustainability portion of it. VeChain, obviously just another tool, the mechanism, the blockchain to help this along. So not just supply chain management, but the VeChain blockchain can track basically anything of value to these companies. So, a great fit here, I think. VeChain, again, I think is going to be one of those big projects that catches us by surprise. Anyway, wanted to thank Cryptic Poet just for posting that. But back to the Liquidity Hub, guys. Thankfully, more clarity, says the Wrath of Kahneman. XRP will be evaluated along with other tokens for support within the product. So a few hours after Ripple did release that statement, they did release an update. We have updated the Liquidity Hub blog with more info on assets that are available today and why. And as you guys probably already know, they did come out with this statement here. XRP will be evaluated along with other tokens for support within the product. We look forward to supporting XRP as it receives regulatory clarity in the United States. But before we got that update, there are a lot of people very, very angry and concerned in the XRP community wondering where the heck is XRP? It was listed and now it's no longer listed. Didn't have people getting wound up about XRP not listed in Ripple's Liquidity Hub. On my bingo card, it doesn't bother me at all, even if it is lawsuit related. And I'll tell you why, guys. What's bothersome is a lack of clarity in the comments or in their communication. Until escrow is gone, they're the most obvious source of XRP every month. So Ripple still has so much XRP. The fact that they're not listing it today, obviously there's a reason, okay? And now the official reason, now they've come out and they said it's because of US clarity, which I am sure has something to do with it. This could be a little strategic though, and I'll tell you why, guys. Rick R down here saying it's the best look during the lawsuit. Look at Ripple adding value for all cryptos other than XRP. Post-lawsuit users who may have been put off by using something caught up in a regulatory lawsuit will have been onboarded and will seamlessly switch to a faster, cheaper option. So again, guys, this is basically the exact same strategy as Xcurrent versus Xrapid. You sign on all the banks, all the customers onto Xcurrent. I don't know if you guys remember this analogy. It's like Ripple is the crack dealer, introducing them into a gateway drug. I did a video on this years ago when I first started the channel, and I'll see if I can find it. I'll link it up here in the top right-hand corner. Introduce these companies onto a gateway drug, i.e. Xcurrent, and then eventually get them hooked on the hard stuff, XRP, Xrapid, at this point in time now, that is called on-demand liquidity. So it's kind of been forced by them at this point because of the lawsuit, and so, they're using the lawsuit as the excuse. But guys, I think this is going to be a better solution for XRP holders, and let me get into why. Wrath of Kahneman continues, I totally agree in principle. However, not communicating clearly about it in the first place has the unfortunate effect of appearing to demonstrate some people do have a misplaced expectation Ripple is somehow responsible for their profits, at least in appearance. And guys, remember, Ripple is not responsible for our profits because XRP is not a security. Johnny down here saying, unfortunately, the clarity XRP holders want surrounding Liquidity Hub can probably only come post-lawsuit. Until then, speculation galore and recreational outrage. A lot of great questions out there, but the only ones who can provide the answers probably cannot. Recreational outrage, says Wrath of Kahneman. That's an absolute gem of a phrase. I will absolutely wear it out. People who want to be outraged just for the sake of being outraged, not communicating clearly, says Tim, might have been intentional. I wouldn't be surprised if Alderati advised that less is more in this instance. XRP will surely be added to the Liquidity Hub once the dust settles. And guys, we never thought for a second XRP was not going to be part of the Liquidity Hub. This is the whole purpose of the Liquidity Hub. Remember Ashish Burla from back in 2021?
Liquidity Hub will support Bitcoin, Ether, XRP, Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, and BCH. But over time, we plan to expand this set of assets, and we provide liquidity for especially as more assets tokenize on blockchains. We're at the very beginning of what this can look like, and we believe that enterprises will one day want to access tokenized assets such as NFTs. The Liquidity Hub is designed with infrastructure and systems to support long-term crypto adoption. And in the future, every customer will join RippleNet with the same base service and a wallet designed to support both crypto and fiat. By adding this technology, customers can take advantage of the latest blockchain-enabled solutions that keep them at the cutting edge. The platform is designed to seamlessly upgrade and add new services as customers want them. In the future, customers can use their Ripple-enabled wallet to custody anything that's tokenized. Crypto liquidity is the common thread that underpins all of our products, from payments to lending to credit. Naturally, we see this as an opportunity for a product to exist around crypto liquidity itself as a standalone experience. Our goal is to ultimately build an ecosystem of enterprise-oriented crypto products that can efficiently and effectively service our customers.
So there you go, guys. Ashish Birla basically explaining what Liquidity Hub was supposed to be. As you guys know, the XRP token had been listed even during the lawsuit. They were expecting to, roll out XRP. I guess they changed their minds because, now we're so close to the end of the lawsuit. I think they have a strategy. I guess I should also mention, who the heck is the production manager on these in-house Ripple video productions? I mean, I would never do this. Look at that. You're supposed to feed the lav mic up the back and then go through the back of the shirt and then through the seam at the top. What is this, amateur hour? Just taking the piss. But I mean, in all honesty, XRP was supposed to be rolled out, and for obvious reasons, it has not been. John Dean also commenting on this. I've seen lots of comments, many of them angry about Ripple not listing XRP with Liquidity Hub after selling billions. So that was, I think, what was getting the XRP community a little riled. Ripple's actions in the past and then not listing XRP for liquidity, not thinking about all the other implications that could have. Many are pissed, and I think they were vocal against Coinbase for suspending XRP. I wasn't surprised, and that's why I said there's no doubt about the case. He says down here, I wasn't surprised because it's not about how Ripple perceives XRP. The Ripple folks clearly don't believe XRP is a security, or they would not spend $100 million fighting the SEC. So guys, this is the thing, right? What they're not telling us is that they have confidence XRP is not going to be deemed a security. And so they want to play their cards right up until the last point when they have to go to court. And I mean, if the SEC appeals, that's a whole other thing. But John Deaton says, it's about other companies, especially US publicly traded companies, and the risk they perceive. So Ripple is taking their, not just companies that they do business with, but American companies specifically into account because they do not want to mess this up. Crypto Pharmacist down here saying Ripple just covered the regulatory rear end in the US with this move, and it's what we feared. But I have hope they will be allowed to use it with the ruling in the future. Jimbo down here saying, as I keep saying, appearing to preempt Judge Torres' decision would not be a good move. So, again, we got to keep the judge happy. We do not want XRP to be released prematurely. Crypto Pete down here saying, I agree. Why would Ripple spend $100 million fighting the SEC? If they weren't going to use XRP, they certainly didn't do it to make retail holders feel better. I agree with that. There's a long-term plan. Ignore the short-term FUD. So guys, I urge you, please ignore the short-term FUD because, for all intents and purposes, XRP is not really moving with the news anyway. I mean, to some degree it does a little bit, but by and large, we still did see a high of $1.96 in the last bull run when, XRP and Ripple were mired in the lawsuit. The price is the price, and it's going to move the way it's going to move regardless. And we got to remember, okay, the problem with regards to the communications for Liquidity Hub, it's completely reasonable, if not expected. Ripple is limited in offering XRP until the suit resolves. However, in not initially noting it, they unwillingly elicit a response confirming some do see them, meaning Ripple, as responsible for their XRP investment. Let's not get caught up in that. Sensei XRP also mentioning this same point here. Whole community crying about XRP not explicitly being said Liquidity Hub will use the digital asset is an actual joke. Ripple even had to go make edits to their blog post. We scream not a security, but act like it is one. Lord Vendetta here also posting this, quite a lengthy tweet. I'm going to read it to you guys because he makes a lot of good points here. Stop the FUD. ODL and Liquidity Hub go together. Guys, this has always been the plan. I mean, if you listen to what they were planning on doing, and if you've been, watching videos and reading articles from Ripple's blog, they've also always stated that it will more likely than not be the best choice for someone to source liquidity for most corridors. So XRP is going to be central to Liquidity Hub. So he goes on by saying XRP was not mentioned, and what's the problem? People forget quickly, and the big XRP Twitter accounts are creating FUD for nothing. Ripple's Liquidity Hub equals remove the need for old pre-funded capital positions with multiple liquidity venues equals XRP. Banks require corporate customers to pre-fund accounts in local currencies on each side of a payment to provide the liquidity necessary for a transaction to vendors, suppliers, employees, etc. Ripple's on-demand liquidity XRP solution helps free trapped capitals for SMEs by leveraging crypto-enabled payments for faster, more reliable cross-border transactions. We know all this. And then he gives the example of Tranglo. Down here, with Ripple's on-demand liquidity solution, Lemonway is also able to improve their operational efficiency. With Liquidity Hub suite of products, businesses access optimal crypto liquidity and an extensive payout rail network to power crypto payments, crypto treasury operations, and a variety of other solutions. This equals corporate treasury teams can leverage crypto solutions for businesses like ODL to improve cash flow planning, enhance commercial terms, and help suppliers factor into receivables. And so to that point, I'm just going to hop down to the bottom here. Everything Ripple is setting up is for ODL, so XRP will never say it, and the clowns on Twitter want it to be written in a PDF to believe it. But guys, we know this. Ripple has been laser focused on XRP. It is in their best interest for XRP to be utilized. They want to provide liquidity through XRP. So they have been working for years now trying to make XRP the most liquid cryptocurrency on planet Earth. And Liquidity Hub was supposed to help that. Now, what are the implications going to be for us, guys? Bill Morgan here posting a few tweets. Actually, I'm just going to jump into this, okay? Basically, rather than criticize, Ripple XRP holders should be glad it has made a live product it can use to obtain market share as a liquidity solution in the US so that when XRP's status is clarified, it can add it to a product that hopefully is widely used in the United States. And he follows this up with this tweet thread here. I just had that thought. In 2021, after the lawsuit commenced, Ripple's statements and documents included XRP in Liquidity Hub, and now they don't. I wondered if Ripple's assessment of its prospects has become more negative since 2021. And Bill Morgan postulates that he does not think so. Personally, I don't think it's because Ripple's assessment of its products have changed. There's always been a significant risk of a Ripple loss or part loss. But the defense Ripple ran is surely more robust and effective than anyone, including the SEC, imagined, except for Ripple and its attorneys. Now, guys, remember, even when they were mired in the lawsuit in 2021, they did not know how this case was going to go. I mean, it was only halfway through or less than halfway through. So, now in 2023, we kind of can see the light at the end of the tunnel. They've already seen all the SEC's moves. They know what evidence they have. They know what lack of evidence the SEC has. So now today, they're likely feeling more confident than they were at this point in 2021. So the reason may be the nature of the product or commercial imperatives. It is one thing to use XRP in an ODL product. Ripple can confine that to corridors that don't touch the United States and attract SEC jurisdiction. But by not using XRP in the Liquidity Hub product for now, Ripple can progress this product in the US market without its customers being concerned about a security contravention issue. So what I think is happening here, again, guys, is they already want to roll it out in the US at the same time as they're rolling it out everywhere else. They want to create an environment of trust for their clients, for their customers. So even if they're not using XRP on the outset, their customers can trust them, get them addicted, hook them in. And then once they have the XRP, that's when it's really going to explode. That's when they can onboard everybody all at once onto XRP. And, because don't forget too, the whole nature of the Liquidity Hub business is jurisdiction to jurisdiction. So, if 80% of their business is doing business with the United States, well, they still can't, use XRP in that case. So, in order to prevent confusion for all of their members, I think this was a strategic decision. Let's just launch it without XRP for everybody. And then at the end of the day, once we get that clarity, boy, is it going to be even better for all of our clients, not just some of them at some points in time. Ripple can confine that to corridors that don't touch the US and attract SEC jurisdiction. As I said, by not using XRP in the Liquidity Hub product for now, Ripple can progress this product in the US market without its customers being concerned about the security contravention issue. Sorry, I just read that a second time. I don't know enough about Liquidity Hub, so I'm speculating, but Liquidity Hub without XRP for now is a good hedge against a possible Ripple loss and injunction from selling XRP. It may also diversify Ripple's revenue source, which currently relies most entirely on XRP sales to ODL customers, and it gives Ripple a chance to dominate liquidity solutions in the world's most important markets, the United States. So there it is. If it just waits for the case to finish, a competitor will fill that critical space with alternative liquidity solutions. So this is why they want to get a head start on this. Bottom line, it does not imply Ripple have assessed they will lose the case or have some inside information about some adverse outcome. It may reflect that Ripple's attorneys have advised Ripple of high prospects of this going to trial and further delays into 2024. So let's think about that for a second too, right? Think about if all these people were using Liquidity Hub, some countries were using XRP, but the United States could not until, let's say, theoretically 2024. That might not be good for business. So hence, the need for a commercial strategy of not using XRP and Liquidity Hub now. So withholding it, guys, in order to give it to everybody all at once. This may be a possible avenue that they're taking, but let's be realistic here. Could it go to trial? Will they appeal? I wanted to mention this too from Stuart Alderati. Update, the SEC has lost 5 out of its last 6 cases in the Supreme Court. And the most recent one was SEC versus Cochran on yesterday, April the 14th. He was retweeting out his tweet from February 20th when the SEC had lost 4 out of 5 of its cases. So that being said, it's looking very positive that even if the Ripple lawsuit does go to the Supreme Court, Ripple will win, and I think the SEC knows this. So guys, what do you think about the Liquidity Hub FUD and Ripple's decision to add XRP to all jurisdictions all at once? I personally think it's a good business move, but that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.